morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog. My hair looks crazy. It is really humid. We had crazy storms here in Arizona last night. Like in the Phoenix Valley, we had a haboob, which if you haven't heard of it is like this dust cloud storm, and it was wild. It was really, really entertaining. We were cleaning out Drew's closet last night and it was just like storming like crazy. It was so nice. So as a result, I've got a little bit of humidity hair, but it's all good. Hi, welcome. I'm gonna run a couple of errands today. We are in fact doing another thrift store run. Not sure if I'm gonna go to Goodwill or Savers yet, probably Savers. I'm gonna drop off a few things and then I have to drop something off at the post office. I have like a letter that I have to mail. We have a lot going on this week. We will chat about that in a little bit, but yeah, I am trying to get a head start on some of my errands. And I mean, maybe if we're stopping by the thrift store, like to drop stuff off, we can just see what's in there, you know? You never know. I need to get this AC on though, because it is hot. Well, that was chaotic, but step one, post office, done. All right, just dropped off the donations. I wasn't recording. I thought I was, but the guy who was helping me said that the person that came before him through the drive-through line donated a bunch of shoes, and he grabbed one of the pairs of shoes and a scorpion jumped out. Why am I getting so much scorpion content lately? I'm not well. But anyways, before we head into the thrift store, because I am gonna be looking for, I think, some home decor stuff today, and that is because we are moving. We're moving back to California. I'm so excited. You guys, if you've been watching me for a while, yeah, I move like every 2 years. We moved actually a year ago, and it's just kind of like to get ahead of some of the comments. Like I get comments that are like, how can you move so much? I don't know, we just want to. I'm exhausted just watching. Okay, then don't move. Like, you know what I mean? It's just part of my life. We've had valid reasons for every time we've moved. The first time we moved to California, we had a global pandemic happen, and so we moved home after our lease was up because we were like, why would we live here during a pandemic? Then we came back 2 years later. Then we had a family health emergency, which made us come back here, and it turned out to be everything was fine, which was amazing. And we've kind of been spending the last year and like a couple months really kind of looking and not finding anything, and so we kind of like broadened our search a little bit and went back to our original plan from like a year and a half ago, and we found something, and that's where we were like a couple weeks ago, a few vlogs ago. That's why we were there, but we decided to work from there, and I just didn't want to like jinx anything, and so yeah, we found like the perfect place in like my dream neighborhood, and I'm just so excited about it. So we're not going to be in LA, we're going to be just outside of LA, and that feels perfect. It feels like a little bit slower pace of life. It feels like a little bit more space, a little bit more amenities. It's actually significantly less money than what we would be paying in LA, and we just feel so lucky with the place that we found, and it's just like it was supposed to be ours. Like this was what we've been waiting for. So I'm so excited. Drew is like bouncing off the walls. He literally can't wait. And we actually, I mean, officially it becomes ours in 6 days. We're not moving in 6 days. That's kind of the other element to this, is that we've been talking about the idea of like splitting our time between two places. I know logistically it's kind of like a nightmare, so we've kind of been thinking about ways to make that happen. There was a time where we were talking about renting in both places. There was a time where we talked about maybe trying to buy something here and then like rent it out part of the year and then live there or whatever. But for now, what we're gonna do is the loose tentative plan, and it may change, but what we're gonna do for now is we're going to basically kind of move over slowly, like take our time, and we're kind of just treating it as an opportunity to maybe try splitting our time between both places until, like we said, maybe until after the holidays, like because we're gonna be coming back, you know, for Thanksgiving and Christmas anyways. Hi, I'm editing this, and as usual, I'm so bad at explaining things. When I get excited, I just like go in a million different directions. But what I was trying to say was, this house that we're in right now is a month-to-month lease, and we are going to, I guess, take advantage of that and maybe see if for a temporary situation for like a few months we can live in this house and have our place there and kind of go back and forth between the two, because we can end our time here at any time. But we come back a lot like during the holidays, and we spend like a really decent chunk of time here. during the holiday season. So it'd be nice to like have a place to come to, and we don't really know what the plan is yet, but that's kind of like loosely what it is, but it may change. Who knows? We're not entirely sure, and what an incredibly privileged and amazing position to be in, to where we can do this for the time being. And like I said, this house that we have here in Arizona right now is month to month, so we can kind of decide to close that chapter whenever. But yeah, so there's just like a lot of moving parts, and it's not fully fleshed out yet. We're gonna head over there and just pack up my car with clothes, shoes, like just basically day-to-day living things, toiletries. We're gonna bring a bag of like cleaning stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, some dishes, some silverware, things like that. Like enough trash bags, enough to kind of like temporarily get us in there. And then we also ordered, because we've been talking about this for a long time, we're downsizing with this place. We've been talking about doing a like daybed type of situation, so having it set up as a daybed in our guest room or like our office. And so what we're gonna do is set up the daybed, and it's just gonna be like set up as like a daybed couch kind of thing for full time, and then it has a trundle that pops up underneath and it becomes a king bed, so that when people come visit they can stay in that, and then like on the couch or whatever. We ordered that day bed to the new house. We're just gonna sleep on that for the time being and kind of get settled. The other thing is, when we toured the place, it was just like a lot going on. They were making repairs and fixing things and changing the locks and all that kind of stuff, and there were lots of people in there, so I didn't take like any pictures or videos. So we just kind of need to like reorient ourselves in the space, measure, clean, you know, that kind of stuff, like get ourselves settled. Then we're gonna come back over here, decide if we're gonna do like the big move, you know, pack up all of our stuff and move all of that, or if we're gonna maybe curate some stuff that like we really, really love for the new place, instead of just kind of like our old IKEA furniture from 2017. So yeah, that's the plan. We're still figuring it out, but we're so excited. We are ultimately gonna be in California full time, and we cannot wait. There's just so much exciting stuff to come. So many beach days, so many Disney days, so many times where I can just like go get coffee with friends and go to LA and all the different things. I'm just so excited. Oh my God. We've known for like a week and some change, but it hasn't really been like official like deposit sent, leases signed, everything like that until like a couple of days ago. So now it's like officially official, and it's just so exciting. So yeah, that is the tea. That's what's going on with me and Drew lately. And there's gonna be some moving content. It may be not like the traditional moving content, I guess, like packing up the house, empty house tour, all that kind of stuff, but there will be, you know, some vlogs, some moving vlogs, and I'm super excited about it because the last move was kind of not great. I'm feeling really grateful for where we're at right now. And even just like 4 weeks and 5 days ago, I literally was like on an operating table having an organ cut out. Like, I'm just so grateful that things have worked out the way they have, and that I'm feeling well enough to be able to do this. And I actually have like a couple of doctors that I'm gonna be going to when I get there, and I had some like references from friends, and then I've done my own research and kind of looked into some doctors, and I'm so looking forward to this. Our families are in full support. Like, it's obviously sad because, you know, we have a really close relationship with like our nieces and Drew's side of the family, and my mom is here and it's wonderful, but they also love coming to visit. They love going to Disneyland. It's gonna be absolutely fine. So they're in full support as well. And we've already told the girls, they're like excited to come visit a new place. One of our nieces plays softball and she's in California like almost, it feels like every month. So like they're gonna stay with us and it's just gonna be great. I'm so excited. In about probably like 2 vlogs from now will be like the moving process, but starting now we're gonna be, you know, purging, cleaning. That is kind of also why a couple of vlogs ago I was like, okay, I need to purge my entire house, and it just felt so good to do that. And Drew did his closet clean out last night and got rid of like a bunch of old stuff, and we got rid of like some board games and puzzles we're done with and that kind of thing. So it feels really, really good. I feel like I'm just rambling, but I'm just so excited. Like, that's kind of what I wanted this vlog to be, is just sort of the announcement and letting you know that we are in fact moving again. I just want to encourage all of you who are watching this that you gotta just do what's best for you. You truly only have one life, and the reason we came back to Arizona a year ago was not because we wanted to, it was because we needed to. And I'm so glad we did. I mean, some days I'm not, but I'm really, really glad we had this year to just be closer with family, spend time together. We ended up like, you know, helping Drew's mom pack up and move her family home. Like Drew's childhood home has now been sold, and that was like a big thing for a long time. She ended up building a house on Drew's sister's property, and yeah, like just being here for these life events. Drew's brother got married, you know, all these different things. There's just been so much quality time that we spent with my mom, and being able to be here when my dad comes and visits a lot and all that kind of stuff. Like I really am grateful for that. But like, you guys know, like our hearts are in California. We just love it there so much, and it could very much be we could move there a third time and not stay long term. Like, who knows? But yeah, life is short, and it's just too short to not do what you want to do if you have the means to do it. And so yeah, there's just like a lot of changes. Like a lot of things are changing within me. I'm like, it's weird, but like in a good way. It's good. I feel the growth happening. It's incredible. I feel so fortunate. I feel so lucky. I kept being like, yeah, so that's the plan. And then I like started talking about something else. But we are in fact at Savers. Hello? Can you see it? There it is. We're gonna head inside, see if they have any little tchotchkes, because that's the thing, is the vibe that we're going for is kind of similar to what we have going on at the house here, but it's much more of like a cottagey kind of vibe. And so that's really what we're honing in on. Like, we want it to just be like the coziest cottage you've ever seen in your life. And I want to see if there's anything good, like maybe some antique furniture pieces or whatever. I mean, really that's gonna be saved for like when we get there. I'm excited to like dive into Facebook Marketplace and go to all the flea markets and all the estate sales and all that kind of stuff, because I just feel like it's so good out there. But in the meantime, yeah, we'll see if there's any like, I don't know, wall art or things like that. Because like if I'm at Savers, I have to go in, you know what I mean? So let's do it. This section is my heaven. Like just all of the little cottagey bits are my favorite. Also, so cute. Little fruits. I love this little flower basket. It's like a little hanging thing. So cute. I mean, come on. This is my dream life. Oh my god, I didn't even talk about this. This reminds me of this little like garden scene that Taylor Swift announced that she got engaged today, which is literally crazy. Like, and it was this cute little kind of just reminded me like a little garden thing. This is adorable. This is my dream life. Like, hello? Love that. Anyways, congrats to Miss Swift. This will come out obviously way after that, but I'm so excited for her. This little milk glass thing is cute. Don't really know what I'd put in it, but like, really cute. Love this. Now this is my dream life. I also love this little bowl as a fruit basket, but it's majorly chipped. But look how cute. It has red and green apples. Fresh. Okay, now we're in the wall decor section. I saw this little cross stitch, which is so sweet. Friendship is a sheltering tree. Oh my god, just to think we don't know what Taylor Swift's song Elizabeth Taylor sounds like yet. That was my first thought. There's so much cute holiday stuff right now, but I don't even think I can let myself think about that yet, because I'm just one thing at a time. This little salt and pepper grinder, which is really kind of cool, and they're both for $3.49. Does it work? It definitely works. I also really like this. It says it's a solid oak frame. I like that. I don't think this is art. I think these are placemats. This is so cute. I wonder if Drew would like this, like on top of like a coffee station or something. Okay, now I'm looking in these little bags, and honestly you can find some really cute stuff in there. The only thing is you have to kind of want everything that's in the bag. However, I just saw a reel on Instagram of someone making little fridge magnets out of picture frames, like tiny little picture frames. And how cute would this be as like a little gallery wall on the fridge? Precious. It's all these little vintage frames, and you can put your own little pictures in them, and you can just get some like magnetic tape or whatever. Definitely getting these. Do I need to be doing this right now? Absolutely not, but just let me have it, okay? It makes me happy. This would be a very cute, very grandma's cottage type of napkin holder. I really do wish Drew was here. I might have to take some pictures and send them to him, but that's very cute. Look at these precious little things. They have tulips on them. I want to say they're maybe for like flour or sugar. I love this little pattern. That's so sweet. All right, I've made my selections. I'm only gonna get these little frames because I don't really need to be buying a bunch of stuff, but I have actually been looking for little frames like this, so I think these would be great. All right, I'm back home in my cozies. Well, I threw on a sweatshirt. And I am gonna sit down and do some editing. I'm gonna edit a thumbnail and then do some other little bits here and there. But of course, I'm like just watching like all of the content about Taylor Swift's engagement, all of the Instagram reels, all of the everything. Obviously it just happened today, so there's not like a ton yet, but it's so exciting. I'm so happy for her. I'm actually admittedly not like the biggest fan of that relationship. Like who cares what I think about Taylor Swift's men that she dates or marries or whatever, but I am really happy for her. Like, I'm just happy for a complete stranger. I'm so happy for a person that I don't even know, and she has wanted this for a really long time. And as someone who has been listening to her music and listening to her write words about love and what she wants out of love and longing for love, and even songs like The Prophecy where it's like she just feels like it's never gonna happen to her and all that kind of stuff, it's just really nice. It's really sweet to see that, you know, she's gotten what she wants. So I'm just super happy, and I just love Swifties. I just love the days where an album release is happening, or like an announcement like this, like a personal life announcement or whatever it may be. It's just like the camaraderie and all of it is really great. I love it. It makes me so happy. Anyway, I am just taking a screenshot from the video. I'm gonna make a thumbnail out of it. We'll see what it ends up being. And then I'm gonna do some vlog editing, and then I'm gonna review a main channel video that my editor sends back to me. And that's gonna be my day. It's already 2 p.m., which, like, I don't know how this happened. The time is going by so quickly today. I have had so much fun making this video, by the way. I did like a nostalgic YouTube kind of video. It was actually a part 2 to a video I did a couple of years ago. And I had so much fun like investigating products for this video. I'm testing out like Holy Grail beauty guru products 10 years later. And I just had so much fun like watching old videos for this. And honestly, even like I would say once every couple of years, I will go back and like watch old beauty YouTube videos. Like I will go on Miss Glamorazzi's channel and go back to the very beginning and watch so many old videos that I loved so much. I am so grateful that those are still on YouTube. It makes me so happy. If you are also an old school YouTube girly, then you understand. It's just the best. So I'm making like a little collage of all of the girlies that I used to love, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun. Alright, so I probably will tweak this like 27 more times, but here is where we ended up. I think it's really fun. It's very nostalgic, and I'm excited to see how people like it. Hopefully they like it as much as they liked the last one. It was really fun for me, and I'm so glad that I did this. It was like a walk down memory lane. I'm literally gonna watch so many old YouTube videos tonight. Okay, it doesn't look like it, but it's been like 2 hours. I've just been sitting here at my desk coming up with video ideas because I was going, like when I was making that thumbnail, I was going down memory lane thinking about, you know, past millennial trends. Also, this necklace looks hilarious with this sweatshirt. Anyways, I was thinking about, you know, past like millennial things. I was looking back on these old videos and drawing a reference and whatever. And then I was like, wait, I should do another millennial trends video. And I kind of have like a running list on my phone of like things that pop up and then I think of. And so I was like, okay, I kind of want to talk about other things besides just fashion. Like, and I have before, but I came up with an idea where I'm gonna rank and like roast old millennial trends. So I'm gonna do like fashion trends, beauty trends, and then like cultural things. So I thought of like a couple things like saying LOL at the end of a sentence, going to the mall to shop for your clothes, your MySpace top 8, you know, stuff like that. And I've had so much fun just like thinking of all this kind of stuff. And I hope people are gonna enjoy watching it. I do think like, actually I'm gonna double check. I do think a good portion of people who watch me are millennials. Let me like look at my analytics. I haven't checked in a while. 52% are 25 to 34. So I guess it's a good mixture, but it does seem like those millennial kind of focused videos tend to do pretty well, but maybe I'll rank like Gen Z one next or something. Yeah, 52% of people are 25 to 34, 20% are 35 to 44, 7% are 45 to 54, and then 4% are 55 to 64. And then there is 12% 18 to 24. Very interesting. Does anyone care about this? Let's see what my vlog channel says. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, exactly the same. 58% is 25 to 34. 23% is 35 to 44. I think that's actually a little bit higher. And then like the smaller percentages, and 13 to 17 years, I have 0%. That's what I like to see. I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay, I'm wrapping up the work for the day. I'm just waiting on one last thing to come into my inbox, and then that's pretty much it. So I actually think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I might show like a little montage of what I get up to this evening, but really I just wanted this vlog to be me telling you guys our news and how excited I am, and just to like chit chat in this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. And the moving content is going to begin very shortly. It's going to be no time at all before we're there. Actually, by the time you guys see this, I'll already be there. But, you know, vlogs are always delayed to like help hopefully give me a little bit of time to like transition. And if you don't see me uploading as frequently, I'm just in the thick of it, but we'll get back to our usual schedule in no time. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the moving vlogs. Yay! Bye!